Okay, this video is going to be about how I do WowSlider with responsive layout maker by Coffee Cup. There's quite a few ways of how to do it, but this way I feel is the easiest. So what we have here is a web page or a prototype that I'm doing, and this is the what I'm calling a car trails, which is actually there. This is this page. So what I'm going to do, I've already exported it, so I'm just going to knock this down a touch, and well, this is WowSlider. This here is car trails, this folder here, and I'm going to get the photographs from there, and I'm going to put it into WowSlider. So here we go, is image and images from folder, which is this here. So we're just going to do that, and we're going to go into desktop, and we're going to get these car trails and select folder, and there's your images. And what I'm going to do here is I've already got this up here, which is the trails, and this is the web page where I want it. When that actually loads, come on. There we are, and I want my slider in here, so I want it between these two lines here, the rules. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to knock that down, and I'm going to take that off. So there's nothing on. This is the Coffee Cup HTML editor. So here we are, and we're going to do publish. And we're going to go images, and then we find our image size and all the themes and that we see in WowSlider. So I mean, you just pick whichever one you find useful, and I'm just going to pick something at random here, and I'm going to pick something called premium. You can pick whatever you want, and we're going to do a 960. No, I'll do an 830 by 360. I think that's quite a nice size. And what I'm going to do there is I'm going to publish it, and here on the publish to folder, here there's a few options you have on WowSlider. Many people publish to folder, and then they do all this stuff about taking code from here, there and everywhere. This is a definitive way of doing it. The way I'm going to do it, it does have some bugs in it sometimes, but it usually works for me. So this one here, it does work, and many people use that, and that's their preference, which is fine. I'm just doing another way of how to do this, and it's much easier when you're actually doing it. Others published FTP server, that's not one I'm going to do. And you've also got share on Facebook, WordPress slider, Joomla and all this, but what I'm going to do here is insert it into the page, which is the trails, the car trails one I'm using as my demo for this purpose. So what we're going to do is we're going to browse, and we're going to find that particular file. So we're going to go out there a little minute, and Coffee Cup software, and we're going to go to my website, and this particular one is in NB Photo, so that's the folder, it's there, NB Photography Exported, and we're going to find where the car trails are, which is this one here. So if you can see that there, I'll just go in there, and I'm going to go to open that, and this is where I want it, like I've already said. This is this particular one, and just come out there a minute, and I'm going to put it there. So there is a tick where it says insert before. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to do that. I'm going to insert there, and this is where your slider is, and this is where your publish is. So we come out of there, and you just publish that, and we just wait for it to load and to make all the images for us. It's I find this is the most simple way of doing everything. Everybody has their own preferences, and there you are. There is the slider, and it works to me like a dream. And I find that the easiest way of doing this particular work in Slider, WowSlider, I think it's a great program, and I feel that for myself, and maybe you do too if you want to practice that, is not a bad way to go. There's many ways, like I said, and this way does work. So I hope there's something there that you've picked up, and thanks for watching and thanks for listening.